What? What? Oh, it's a pretty kitty. That's a pretty kit. Okay. You don't care, do ya? Okay. A Chronicle of the French Revolution. Yes, we're gonna dump. Not dump. What am I talking? Dumpy. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall, baby. But anywho, we're talking about A Chronicle of the French Revolution. Now, let me show you something here. I got this book at the thrift store, $2. It's from 1988. It's heavily encoded with compasses and squares. Compasses and squares. We've already seen this book, half of it. And there is much more in it that's quite interesting, but it's all a heavily encoded Masonic book of some kind. I don't know. Got it at the thrift store for, I don't know, $3 or $4. Something like, what was it? Yeah, $3.99. And you find some interesting stuff. I'll tell you what. Now, this was obviously belonged to some wealthy individual, and likely his library was cleared out and was brought to the thrift store, and I picked up a ton of his material. Let me show you here. Here's just about half of the books here I got, and they're all very old. 1918, I think was the earliest, or 1907 was the earliest, and all sorts of books. But in this book, I find that he had a dog-eared page. So let's take a look here at the dog-eared page, if I can find it. Try it again. There it is. And let me just get situated here so I can hold this page open. Here is what I found of interest. It was this paragraph here. Let's read it. For that, it is the people, and the people is the foundation of the state. Let's stop right there for a moment. People with a lowercase p, people with an uppercase p, which is being referred to as singular, not plural. The people is the foundation of the state. Now I'm going to read this in its entirety, and let's hear this now. For that it is the people, and the people is the foundation of the state. Indeed, it is the state itself. The other orders are merely political divisions, while by the immutable laws of nature, the people are, by law, everything. It is in the people that all national power resides, and it is for them every state exists, and for them alone. So now we're talking about people as in plural again, are by law everything. And it is in the people with the lowercase p that all national power resides. But the people with a capital P is the foundation of the state. Not quite sure what that means. What do you take from that? Heavily coded in Masonic book. I can pull to any page here. I'll show you something I haven't shown you yet. Let's pull any image here. Let's find one. It's going to be a Masonic image with squares and compasses with the legs, and squares on the table, square with the arm position, and compasses, and squares and compasses. Heavily encoded Masonic book. It don't matter what image I find here. They all are squares and compasses with the positions, squares and compasses. Compass with the bent musket right there he's making. See the upside down compass he's making right there? And the square with his arm. It's all heavily encoded. This is a beautiful, God, that was like a photograph. That's gotta be photographed with superimposed art. Look at that, for goodness sake. I love you all. Take care.